In this video, we'll visualize the fundamental difference between useRef and useState, and learn exactly when each one should be used in React. React components often need to preserve values between renders, but not every value should be treated the same. React gives us two different tools for this, useRef and useState. They both persist values across renders, but they serve completely different purposes. Understanding this distinction is the key to writing efficient React applications. A ref is simply a persistent JavaScript object that React creates once and keeps alive for the lifetime of the component. Unlike state, React doesn't watch this object for changes. Think of it as a private storage box that belongs to the component. It survives every render, but React completely ignores whatever happens inside it. When the value inside a ref changes, the mutation happens immediately. The value updates, but React doesn't know or care that anything changed. The component doesn't render again, the UI stays exactly the same, and the render count never increases. This makes refs perfect for storing data that the UI doesn't depend on. A render state behaves very differently. When state is updated, React schedules a re-render of the component. The component function runs again, React creates a new element tree, compares it with the previous one, and updates the DOM if necessary. This is how React knows the user interface needs to change. Now compare the two side by side. Updating a ref changes the value silently without any rendering cost. Updating state causes React to render the component again so the UI can display the new value. The rule is simple. Refs change data, while state changes the interface. There's another important difference: timing. Ref updates are synchronous, meaning the new value is available immediately after you change it. State updates are different because React waits until the next render before the new value becomes available. That's why reading state immediately after updating it still gives you the old snapshot. A stopwatch is a perfect example of using both together. The interval ID is internal implementation detail that users never see, so storing it in a ref avoids unnecessary renders. The elapsed seconds, however, appear on the screen, so they belong in state. Refs store invisible data, while state drives what the user sees. Whenever you're deciding between a ref and state, ask yourself one question: does the UI need to reflect this value? If the answer is yes, use state so React can re-render when it changes. If the answer is no, use a ref to store it silently without triggering extra work. That simple rule will help you choose the right tool almost every time. Want to go beyond this video? Runtime Visuals gives you interactive simulations, step-by-step explanations, and a complete learning path designed to build real understanding. Subscribe and join the full course below.